Geordan, pre-season is officially underway in the match form. Cardiff Blues win last weekend, off to Treviso this weekend. How's the group?
Yeah, I think we're in a good place. It's always good to be start playing the games after sort of a long pre-season. Weather this summer has been particularly hot, so getting out day in, day out in it has been challenging, but the boys have worked really hard. I thought the boys that went down to Cardiff last weekend did a really good job. It wasn't probably the most attractive game of rugby I've ever seen, but probably the first time that those guys have handled a wet ball all summer. So it was good to get a win. Again, obviously another challenge this weekend in a trip over to Treviso, and we're trying to sort of balance the prep for Premiership starting, so the guys are probably training a little bit harder than they would in a standard match week. But on the whole, I think the guys are in a pretty good place.
Talk about that good place. You guys as coaches, are you happy with, I guess, the progress from Cardiff heading into Treviso?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, we've not had a huge amount of training time. We finished up there on Saturday, and we sort of started back in on Tuesday. So we've had a good run. Some of the guys who haven't played against Cardiff will hopefully feature this weekend and get a bit of time under their belts, and they hopefully be ready to roll once the Premiership starts in a couple of weeks.
What did you think about the backs in particular?
Yeah, again, as I said, it wasn't really a day for quality back play, but some of the guys did very well. Some of them really put their hands up. I thought Jordan Murphy fell out fullback, looked very imposing in attack, although certainly had a lot of edges to polish. Sam Robinson in his debut for Tigers, I thought was very impressive. Brendan Mackin the same.
So what's the goal this week then?
I think go down there to Treviso, again put another good account of ourselves in. We've got some different combinations that are going to play together. Those guys obviously just have to go and give a good performance, give a good account of themselves, and hopefully put their hand up for selection come Premiership 1. And
today, your favourite day of the year, photo day?
Obviously, yes. It's a bit worrying. I think I've done about 22 of these at this stage, and speaking to someone earlier on, they were saying they're going to try and get all the photos of myself and put them side by side, and I'm just really dreading that. I've come a cropper recently, and people sort of saying, "God, you've aged," and I sort of say, "Oh well, it was all well and good when I was playing. I had hair and I wasn't that stressed, but coaching is not the greatest for this."
On a more serious side, you are back training at Welford Road today, and obviously the boys are in the kit, standing here in the ground. There must be a little bit of a buzz in the air that rugby's back.
Yeah, I think so. I think the photo this morning was 8:30, but the guys started arriving from about 7, so a lot of hair gel used in there, and a lot of the mirrors were in high demand. But in saying that, when you come out, the pitch is in fantastic shape. The ground staff have done an unbelievable job. The pitch is absolutely perfect, and I think it's just exciting being here. It's great to stand out in the middle of Welford Road and just look around and breathe it in. And for me personally, a lot of really happy memories, really special memories, and hopefully we can have some more this season.
London Irish in a couple of weeks, hoping for a big crowd to welcome the boys back?
Yeah, I think so. Friday night games are always pretty good if the weather's like this. It can have a little bit of a party atmosphere, and it's important that we start rolling really, because we have a tough start to the Premiership. Away to Exeter, home to Newcastle, 2 big games. But if we can take a little bit of form into that, it'll be good. So hopefully we've got a big crowd, and I'm excited for that.
Lovely, thank you.
Cheers.